Hello girls, we are going to look into the adaptation of internal structure of a leaf to photosynthesis. So let's look at the term analysis for photosynthesis. Actually, this originated from two words, Greek words, photo, which means light, synthesis, which means producing or arranged together. So photosynthesis needs chlorophyll, which is the green pigment, to absorb light energy from the sun. Okay, also photosynthesis requires carbon dioxide, which is from the atmosphere, and the water from the soil. So remember the three red words over here, they are the substrate or the reactants needed for photosynthesis to happen. And we know in this process, the main thing is to synthesize glucose. But there is also byproduct, hasil sampingan, and that is oxygen, which turns out to become a very important gas because of it is needed in respiration and also in other processes such as combustion and also rusting, pengaratan. So besides the leaf being the main photosynthesis organ, young stem and other green parts of the plants also can carry out photosynthesis. Okay, as long as they are green, having this green pigment, chlorophyll, therefore the parts will be able to carry out the process of photosynthesis. Okay, now let's look at this picture. This one is actually showing the cross section of the leaf. Okay, hopefully you still remember then and that you are familiar with it. So let's look at the first number 1 and also number 3, these two parts, the top and also the bottom part. So this is called the epidermis. Okay, the epidermal cells. Still remember the function? Okay, it serves to protect. So we have here at the upper part, we call it upper epidermis, and the lower part, bottom over here, we call it as the lower epidermis. Okay, and then we also have this transparent waxy cuticle di bahagian atas ini. Dia ini transparent, okay, lucina, dan dia juga lapisan yang berlilin. So that's why when you touch the leaf, kan dia macam berlilin kan, dia punya rasa bila kamu sentuh dia. So it is on the upper and also lower epidermis, and the function of it, okay, the reason for it being transparent is it has to allow the sunlight to penetrate, untuk tembus masuk to the upper and also lower epidermis dan seterusnya into the mesophyll. So you still remember mesophyll? Okay, kita ada Palisade Mesophyll and also Spongy Mesophil. Yang ini Palisade, yang ini Spongy Mesophil. So these are stomata. Mainly, they are present at the lower epidermis. Stomata or the stoma refers to the pore, okay, which is at the epidermis. So mainly kebanyakannya berada di bahagian bawah. Okay, do you still remember the reason? Because to prevent excessive water loss to the surrounding. Kalau berada di bahagian atas, nanti dia akan expose secara direct to the sunlight, and therefore this will cause the plants to lose water excessively. Okay, so in the presence of light, dengan kehadiran cahaya, stomata open. Okay, this will open. Remember the guard cells yang terjit itu, masa dia segar dia akan buka. Okay, the guard cells segar, then this stoma ataupun the lubang akan terbuka. So, when it is open, it will allow gaseous exchange to happen. Okay? What gases? Yes, they are the oxygen and also carbon dioxide gases. So please remember, we have respiration also going on at the same time apart from photosynthesis. Okay, number 2A. Yang ini 2A ini, this is called the Palisade Mesophyll. So they are packed with chloroplasts. Ada banyak chloroplast. High density in chloroplast. Sangat padat. Why? Because this will enable sunlight to be absorbed at the maximum rate. Sebab kita tahu chloroplast ini di dalam dia ada chlorophyll. So chlorophyll, which is the green pigment, is the one that will absorb light energy for photosynthesis. So in other words, it is able to convert light energy to chemical energy. Okay, now 2B is the Spongy Mesophil. Okay, so masih lagi nama dia Mesophyll, but now it is called Spongy. Okay, kamu bandingkan. Yang tadi ni dia susun secara padat-padat. Just right beneath the upper epidermis. Maksudnya dia punya posisi ini memang yang paling strategik because the sun is up here. So, bila ada cahaya matahari, memang mereka yang akan mula-mula mendapat cahaya matahari. Okay? Tapi, for Spongy Mesophyll, it says it contains lesser amount of chloroplast. Di sini kurang sikit, dia berada di barisan kedua ini. Dan juga, dia mengandungi banyak air spaces. Banyak ruang-ruang kosong berbanding yang just now, this one doesn't have any space in between them. But this one has got a lot of air spaces. So, what's the reason? Okay, it is to allow efficient gaseous exchange during photosynthesis. Okay, masa photosynthesis, what is the gas needed? It is carbon dioxide. Hasil sampingan ataupun the byproduct will be oxygen. So, yang masuk, yang keluar. But don't forget, at the same time, respiration also is ongoing ini. Sebab mereka ini adalah cells, living organisms. They are organisms. So, all living things ataupun organism memang akan melakukan proses respirasi. So, during respiration, what gases is needed? What gas is needed? And that is oxygen. Yang dibebaskan adalah carbon dioxide. Okay, number 4. This is the one. Vascular bundle. Vascular from the word vessels. So, these vascular bundles consist of xylem and also phloem. Jadi ini batang ini macam satu pipe ini. So, it serves in terms of transportation. But berbeza bahagiannya. Dekat atas ini, this is the xylem, which will transport water. Don't forget to mention also dissolved mineral salts. And don't forget to mention also the direction dari bawah ke atas. Okay, so water is obtained from the root. Root is the one absorbing it with the mineral salts. So from the root to the leaf. Okay. Tetapi for phloem, the direction is opposite, which is from the leaf to all parts of the plant. And what is it transporting? Sucrose. Ataupun you say organic substances yang terhasil daripada photosynthesis. Okay,